Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was a... Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Greetings, Your Excellency. They say the ambassador of Thélème sends his guard all around the city in search of heretics. The smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable. I so wish I could leave the city.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening. I hope it's because of the cold.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
Have a nice day, sire.
Hello, sir. My apologies, but I do not have the strength to chat today.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Thélème faring on Tier-Freddy?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Да, конечно. Так, слышно меня? Сейчас интересно проверим. Сейчас. Все, конечно, хорошо. Ну, бля, разрабам, конечно, над качеством игры надо подуло побольше было. Так, секунду, ребят. Так, а меня сейчас слышно, интересно, не слышно? Фиг знает. Так, ну ладно, поехали. Пошли нахуй отсюда. Хуй поймешь, что делать. Ну, надо уебать. Короче, тут как, блядь, сейчас обстановка тоже какая-то болезнь, как всегда, блядь. И мне надо будет сейчас искать лекарство. Так, идем туда прямо, да, пошли. Где мой? Пошли. Ой. Мадам, ты можешь попиздеть?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Так.
The merchant is there.
Вали. О, сюда можно.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Блядь, ну и лица у них, ебать, страшно нахуй ночью встретишь зарю.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master at arms.
Да ты
They're
чё?
asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
Так нельзя.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an
Извините, я тут
agent.
ничего не решаю,
I'm
у
only
меня
obeying
приказ.
orders.
Шел нахуй туда.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He
Да,
told
он
me that their
сказал, что
attendant seemed to be
помощник
hiding
открыл,
something when he passed the
оформлял
order.
заказ.
And so he must have thought the
Он
guard would end
надеялся,
up
что
paying in the end
сразу
whatever he
все
asked
заплатит
for.
без лишних
I'll be
вопросов.
damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Так, поехали дальше. Бля, как от тебя уйти-то нахуй?
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers?
Курт, может, найдет?
When we've already paid for the merchandise. If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately.
Мы так и
Do know,
сделаем.
in the future,
Мы
we won't
больше
be
не
shopping
будем
with them.
ничего у них закупать. Ну,
Well,
наверное,
This whole story sounds
это
suspicious and
очень
stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but
Бля,
refuse to
плохо, что не
reimburse the one that
озвучки
was
нет на
already
русском,
made.
конечно.
I'm
блядь.
not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand
Пока
now
я
why I'm
ставлю 2
asking for
балла
your
этой
help?
игре. Чё? Чё такое, блядь? Ну, сейчас я посмотрю по этому по монитору. Угу. Чё такое-то, блядь? Такое. Бля. Так, харизма угрожает тюремным заключением. Интуиция продала предложить взятку. Запугать. Сука. Я баю взятку не дать нахуй. Мой уровень невысок. А ну-ка давай запугаем.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your
блядь.
arguments. The only thing left is a show of
Забрать
strength.
груз так,
Sorry,
стражем.
Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Пошли, ёпта. Придурок будем бизить. Ой. Объелись что-то. Поехали дальше. Пошли бить их всех нафиг. Ты тут? Поперли. Мисс. Портовый район. Посмотрим что-нибудь тут, что такое тут портовый район. Есть, ну-ка. Бугало есть? Нет. Может бубойки есть? Что? Нет? Ебать. О, рыба. Рыбки пожрать никто не хочет. Рыба. Угу. Так, что еще есть? Ладно, хуй с ним, пошли. Куда идти-то? Тут орёт, блядь. Поговорить.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so.
Очень
Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Да пипец.
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Что ты махаешь, блядь? А, вон мой курьер-то, блядь. Я никому подошел, блядь. Так просто его пиздел, блядь, долбоёб. Время тратил только, блядь.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member.
И эта игра
The
стоит
cabin
10
boy is
тысяч.
missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail on a clear mind.
Давай попиздим.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be
Блять, не
sure.
надо, опять на ту же нажал, блядь.
Be back soon, Captain.
Да, блять. Игра стоит 10 тысяч. Сейчас у ребенка спрашиваю, сколько она мне стоит. Сирена, отвали, блядь. Не, ребята, если это чирик, то это не качественный чирик. Пятихатка, нахуй. Говно. Тут только бегаю что-то, блядь, одного другой, блядь. Никита, сколько ты говоришь, эта игра стоила? 10 тысяч? А? Че? Ну там же вроде написано было. Не стоит десятки.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ой, блин, да. Ты поможешь мне тут? Или ты уроки делаешь?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
Ну давай, тогда садись, там я не успеваю читать, что надо, блядь.
Whatever do you mean?
Давай что-нибудь пожрем, какую?
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers,
Давай
there
как бы
happened to be a
закончить, давай
young
папе
man.
поиграем. Надо бронить, он чат нам люди наши знаком смотреть, а мы не
light
можем
brown,
пояснить, что там
blue
играет.
eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me.
Да, ребят, блядь, это
Don't
чирик,
count on me to
это не
help you if
чирик,
that's
да?
not the case.
Это 500 рублей,
What
блядь.
kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into
Да ты
firewood.
посмотри на
I
графику.
piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look.
Че, хорошая графика, блядь, на лица посмотришь, нахуй спать не будешь.
I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Че там? Так, давай.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships.
Пока, блядь, идет, пока не пиздят, нахуй. Давай сейчас я побольше поставлю, да, ну. А что ты шоколадку? Мне эту дал? Так, где мелкий? Давай, нигде.
In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Что там?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Да. Настройка. Игра. Да? Мелкие? Крупные? Надо с кем-то попиздеть. О. О. Ага. Вот это еще было бы. Сюда? Угу. Угу. Пошли отсюда. Так, куда? Пятихатка, да? Как, блядь, на этом, на 16-битной играем. О, что там? Кто долбая песни поет?
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Блядь, тут не прыгнуть, блядь, нихуя, вот говно, блядь. Что-то там. Исчез нахуй. Вон он, блядь. Не знаю.
It's not possible just now. It's not possible just now.
Что там написано? Никит? Чем? Сука, долбоёб, блядь, отъебись от неё, нахуй. Ну а как ее разрушить-то, блядь? Сейчас не получится что-то. Не знаю, что-то надо взять. Что-то мешает. Сука, значит мы еще рано пришли. Да, блять. Да, блять. Балим отсюда нахуй. Да, 11 гигов что-то качалось. Куда идти теперь, блять? Пойду, блядь, бродить тут по городу нахуй. О. Чё там? О.
He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some. To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Да? А. Ага. Блять, это мой, ёба, я убью нахуй.
I don't have the key.
Что-то тут набрал, короче, опять. Так, залутали, тут лутаемся, да? Иди нахуй. Так, а тут ничего нет, нету ничего. О, тут еще есть помещение. О, видите, тут чемоданчик. Хвост, блядь, а ты иди-то нафиг, да ты, блядь, тут все нахуй. Угу. Топ. Так. Так. Ага. Знаешь, что там я? Сейчас я зайду наверх еще. Что-то, видишь, под это на квадратик нажал, он тут открыл мне сундучок. Вот тут тоже надо.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Да, товарищи.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Мне даже не хочется в такую игру играть, блядь.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Пододелись. Блядь, это просто пидет, это пидет, какое говно, бля. Не пойму, мы тут только что были, блядь, да? Зачем мы опять приперлись сюда? Ходим отсюда, товарищи, ну. Кругами бегаем, нахуй. Охуеть. Ну игра, блядь, товарищи. Там что-то горит, видишь? Ага.
It's blocked.
Зря ты, мы уходим отсюда. Куда идти? Товарищ, куда идти? Товарищ, куда идти, товарищ? Товарищ, надо отсюда уебывать. Так, нам надо куда идти-то? О. Так, нам надо как-то на туда попасть. А там не попасть? Нет, там не попасть. Надо отсюда как-то выйти, блядь. Как отсюда выйти-то, блядь? Сука, ебача, нахуй, там дальше ебаная. Там была еще одна дверь, попробуем другую дверь съебаться. Пошли, мы не в эту заходить надо нам. Так. Хотя вот, бля, видите дверь где? Мы сейчас сюда зашли. Да. Какой я понимаю, что тут надо? Его надо было куда идти-то нахуй.
You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never...
Бля, да, товарищи, блин.
I'm sad to have caused you any worry.
Аж доставил. Представляете, я очнулся и какой-то грязный снег. Я вокруг меня стояли головорезы. Бухать мне еще надо, есть долбоёб. Долбоёб! Я начал придумывать планы побега, и тут...
My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me.
Ай, блядь.
I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilio. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Может, придурок. Придурок, надо же говорить с этим.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Нахуй.
Be back soon, Captain.
Мы когда поплывем, придурок?
Sir? Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship.
That's a smuggler.
In the port.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me
Ну
enough to
ладно,
seek my
товарищи,
counsel.
нет, такую игру я, блядь,
Just so
не
happens that I
хочу.
heard someone talking